Hey, yo, what up, guys? Still here for another stream. I was gonna stream last night, but it got very busy, so yeah, I had to skip out on that. But before I started this, I finished the previous stage where I lost in the previous session. I mean, the video will be up by the time it gets to the scenario, but pretty much what happened is, after you get, I mean, it's just a wrap up. After you get, whatchamacall, to the embryos part and kill him, he just gets destroyed, supposedly, but of course, we know that's not gonna happen, or he's not yet finished. And then the group got hit by a laser or something, which actually ended up in a cliffhanger. And now we're gonna find out once we go to the next map. But besides that, since we're at 37, we have a lot of conditions to fulfill to get B-Zone. We just need 5 points, but just to make sure, as always, I will probably do all or most, if not all. But yeah, let's just get started.
先陣は私が切る。火力は十分。あとは当てるだけだ。
そちらの思い通りにはさせんよ。仕掛けてきた以上迎え撃つまでだ。ハンネル。
気にするほどのダメージではない。
戦い抜く、それが俺の抵抗だ。戦闘レベル全バイル。全て仕留める。
素早さには見るべきものがある。だがそれだけだ。お手並み拝見と行かせてもらう。これが天才の一撃だ。ここまでか。 やれるかじゃねえ、絶対にやるんだ。このタイミングだ。
頭が割れる。スラーバ・ゾギリア、あれは敵。ゾギリアの敵。
ヒナ、お前と戦う気はないんだ。逃げ回るだけで勝てると思うな。撃ち落としてやる。うわっ、まだカップリングキー慣れてないようだな。この距離ならば、分かるぞ。今ならば俺の体を通して出る力を、そこをどけ。
裏切り行け。
スラーバゾギリナ。 裏切り者と罵られようと、私は青葉、力を貸して。
今行くぞヒナ。どんな相手でも
青葉となら。
やってみせる。
ありがとう青葉。
カップリング機に乗ってその程度とはな。ヒナ、お前どうして撃ち落としてやる。うわっ、
こちらの予測通りね。
新型か。サブだ。終わりだ。
やりようはあるはずだ。
最強者、その力を見せて。雷鳴よ、敵を射抜け。これが俺のトニタルスだ。
奉仕セルリック、俺は止まらない。今度はそっちが追われる番だ。
外すなよマスター。
余計なチャチャを入れるな。吹き荒れろ、俺のドグマ。
最強者が笑わせてくれる。
敵意の源はあそこか。
勇者特急隊、究極の合体を見せてやる。みんな合体だ。
了解。
勇者特急隊6体連結。行くぞ。6体連結攻撃、ジョイントドラゴンファイヤー。当たっても死ぬんじゃないぞ。こっちは G セルフなんだ。レーザーをばらまく。そこだ。
この痛みが俺の新たな力を引き出す。
頼むぞマジンガー。原子一つ残らず燃えるか。セルリック、あなたは何を考えている？魂の中心を打つ高速のドグマ。加速用カタパルト召喚。目覚めろゼルガード。飛べ、全てを切り裂く光となって。これが俺たちのドグマだ。やってくれたな金
成績の術師。
今のゾギリアは私の知るゾギリアじゃない。青葉、力を貸して。
今行くぞヒナ。どんな相手でも
青葉なら
やってみせる。
ありがとう青葉。
認めない。俺はヒナを。
Okay. I pretty much watched the original Body Complex series, but I haven't touched the OVA, so I guess I'm spoiled. Oh well. But yeah, that almost came too close as well. Just like the previous stage where I got game over. But I guess there's no more surprise after that, so it's all good. More attack points. Once again, I'm gonna keep reiterating. Giving those who I won't be able to deploy as much kills. Watcher finally make it to 60. That's a good thing. And a lot of people are getting close to 60 as well, so I might want to balance the main units. Like I might have to delay them getting the ace. Otherwise no one will boost my weaker units that needs to get to 60. Because I can't have all my main units, the strongest units, or the units that I upgraded to get to 60 all at the same time and have them get benched all at the same time in replacement to those secondary units that I use. That would make it harder for the stage. So I'm gonna have to slow them down and boost the others and have them finally reach 60 kills as last part of the 21 ace prereq. Okay. Too much talking. What up, what up? there are two things I liked about the thing they changed about the SRW formula. Two things is they actually don't make as much route exclusive secrets, or at least you can compensate for them with other requirements even if you don't go their route, which made Todd recruiting possible. And the other, that you don't have to require deploying 2 units to use their combo attacks. That's my favorite, because really if I just want to see the animation, I really don't need to be spending a deploy. That is like, if MX had that mechanic, I could use what's double Godfinger, Love Tenkyoken, and the Shuffle Heart attack just by deploying God Gundam. Imagine that. That's really awesome. I would say my favorite, it's really hard. It's very hard, because I value the roster list over the gameplay itself. So let me see. Let me first pull up a top 3 and decide from there. Probably W, K, and let's see, Z2. So from there, I would say, I want to say Z2, but it's really a problematic game. I couldn't use many units. It's like this game, like not having a squad or a team system really ruined the experience. So I probably go with W, because it's balanced all throughout. K is one of my favorite cast lists. It's very unique and it has a lot of my favorite ones. That's why I like it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go with W just because Valza card is OP. Oh, I think I forgot UX. So that's a contender as well. But I'm probably still gonna go with W. Okay, we got 1400 tack points. I want to be saving for Proud Ace just in case I don't make it, but I'm gonna be spending about half each time, just so you know I can start beefing up my units and not fall off. But that's the bigger question. I don't know who or how, at least how many deploy you're gonna get in the final boss, so I can't like plan my team, and I don't want to find out either. I don't want to be spoiling myself. And we got Hina. Definitely a final team for me. Final party member. Yes, okay. Medium size. It would be awesome if her and Bison got coupler attack as well. Like, because we get Bison as a secret, but probably not. Let's see. I got 2 dash. Should be utilizing this. Okay, I'm probably gonna use that, but I'm gonna find out for who. Dude, that is easy. Wish list for magic. There's a lot. Like, seriously, they wasted on this. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it has been, like, people have been repeating the same thing, how they wasted on it, but they really did. That's why. They deserve it. Well, I mean, it's still an awesome game, this game. But yeah, there's, let's see. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Knight of Magic is alright, but it's definitely not it's definitely not my favorite. Probably gonna go with Break Blade, Ray Earth, Escaflowne, and actually, what else? Can't pull something on the top of my head. Let me think. Maybe Mazin Kaiser SKL falls into that. Gaiking the Great, I think, would fit very well. Considering they managed to make a Beastman village or city where the Gurren Lagann originated in Alwarth, as part of Alwarth. So yeah, I think, yeah, Gaiking the Great, or not Gaiking the Great, like the remake of Gaiking, Legend of Daiku Maru. But yeah, there are so many things they could have done. There's probably much more I'm missing, but feel free to fill in. Okay, now parts. It's awesome. I feel like we get a new good part each stage. So max EN 100, 10% max. Okay, we need that for someone who's energy hungry, which is a lot of my units because I don't, or I haven't really raised energy for obvious, or not for obvious reasons, just because I chose the attack route. Like, I wanna still feel the, like, actually conserving energy. The same with mobility. I wanna feel the risk of actually for the decision making. That's why I'm trying not to outscale what the game gives you in terms of difficulty. So I think the best way I could enjoy upgrades is through attack. Besides that, so yeah, you could just say it's a double-edged sword kind of thing. And yeah, now that you brought it up, Nobunaga the Fool is really, I also like that. Okay, so who do I give that energy? Amuro is kind of energy hungry in this game, surprisingly. Yeah, he could use the... Let's see. Nah, he's fine. He's gonna be fine with that. I think... No, Gurren Lagann is energy hungry, but he's not really in the front line, so he doesn't counter as much as the others. And these guys, the Mazin Bros, have energy regen. So it's up to a real. Maybe Wataru? I don't even know if he's gonna fit in my final, but... I think it's best for Sho. I'm gonna give this to Marvel because Sho is cutting it close. He doesn't utilize it. He cannot utilize it. But now with 20 mobility plus that, you should be able to reach 0% with that part. Which part was it? Gonna give this guy the energy. Okay, what else? We got a Pigmo steak. Just give it to someone. That I can't answer because I haven't watched any Wataru. But I think it will go well with Ray Earth. Oh, one more thing. What's that? There's this one Isekai Mecha where they have robots with tails. It's Senshi Muyo, but it's an Isekai. I forgot the whole title. Oh, I also like, this is not magic related, but I want Kuromukuro to get in, a super robot, and obviously Valve Rave, which I think is slated for the next one. It should be, or Majestic Prince, but we never know. Okay, so who do I give the Pigmo steak? Nah, I'll worry about it later. I was gonna upgrade the Mazinger Bros to 10, but I could do that later since I don't deploy them, or I just use them as boost, because I really need to get that ace. Hina! You might want to raise Alba's energy because he's gonna be using combination attack from Dio and Hina. That's twice amount that he spends. Might as well. But yeah, I think it'll be too late for Wataru 2 or whatever. I don't think he's gonna be... Well, he might be. I mean, he's not really strictly from a fantasy world. I think they can make it work. But otherwise, he won't be any focus. It's gonna be Koji's tier. Like, honestly, Koji's tier is kind of like... I feel like it's just there to kind of boost the popularity of the game. Otherwise, let's see, what's the roster? Like, Die Turn is useless. Dunbine, this, I think, the #1 fantasy thing that I agree that they put in. Like, it's not a fantasy without Dunbine. They might as well have added Wings of Reen the same way they did UX. Because that series is awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna have to keep going now. One more stage.
魔力を付加。突っ込むぞホークス。俺の意志をぶつける。破壊しろゼルガード。
教師はこの手で打ちます。とどろけトニカルス。
アマリ、俺は君と戦いたくないんだ。 仕掛けるぞ。動力部に当てれば。
分かっている。ゼロ。戦闘レベル全体力。全て仕留め。
魔法を使うことがそんなにも偉いんですか。フォトントルピード。限界だ。脱出する。 まりお前を教団から解放する。やるぞゼルガード、決めてみせる。勝利への道をここに。ゼルガード、その力をやるぞ火翼転生。俺は俺の道を行く。
Okay, I was really expecting reinforcement just so we could ace some people, but I guess that was a quick chapter. I mean, assuming what's his name? Celric showed up in the wrap up of the chapter. Obviously, the next episode is gonna include the upgrade, maybe? Or not upgrade, I mean the final attack for these guys. Because I know the final attack is having her as a sub-pilot. And if... okay. We really are running out of kills before 41 to get the secret scenario. We need 10 ace. But a lot of units are close to getting ace, so I just need to distribute it wisely. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this session. I'm just gonna do the preparations for next. Okay, I'm gonna do sub-order. Okay, let's see. Char. That's why I didn't deploy him, so I can make him an ace. I'm gonna be benching him for the next few stages just for others to get the kills they need. Was it 41 or 40? I can stretch Klim being benched for the next 2 stages if it's 41. Just so he's got a guaranteed ace before stage 41. So that means 40 is the last time we could get people aced. So I'll get Klim in there. He still has a stage, or he still has next stage to get the last of his kills. Okay, the others are far, so I know Otobia won't get the kills. If you multiply it by 3, or let's say 2, or let's just say 3, that's 6 kills you can get by not getting deployed as long as he's in the patrol each end of the stage. But that still won't get him to 60. So I'll just leave him at 50 and just wait for if we need him to be a proud ace. And instead I'll just get the others to 50 just in case we need more. Alba and Dio. Get those guys to 50. No, it's 60. 50 if you have proud ace. Might get extra attack points. Oh no, these are just skits because this is for the ace. Okay, now I'm gonna save the attack points just in case you need it for proud ace, because I know we still have to build the skill tree for it. So we're gonna need an extra 100, 400, extra 400 to get proud ace. Ooh. HPE and ammo. Tough decision. Maybe I'll give that to Mike Game and take his 250 EN. To, let's say, Alba. Kinda ironic I gave this to Dio. He's not getting much kills at all. Someone who has a free slot. At this point, just don't care. Just use it. Customize. Damn, they didn't get a lot of money from that. Seven average, nah. Vandred. Let's see. Heroic 8. There are two things I can think of the top of my head that would fit perfectly with Vandred. Or not perfectly, but they have the same theme, which is Deep Space. Knights of Sidonia and Heroic Age. I think if they can make a Super Robot Wars revolving on Heroic Age, and if they can pull it off good, that would be my favorite. But yeah, those are the two things I can think at the top of my head. The problem with Deep Space is it's gonna prevent a lot of series from developing because you're just in deep space. So let's say there's a Mazinger Z. There's no such thing as deep space, or I mean, there's no such thing as Mazinger Z story when you're in deep space. So it's gonna ruin a lot of story. That's the only problem. Okay, I'm gonna, before I stop, I'm gonna make a head count of my ace. Count. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, I didn't notice that. 4. Surprise! Hilda, who I barely used, became an ace. One of the first few ace. 5. Okay, it isn't so bad. And 6. We got 6, so we just need 4 more. I was over fretting, and we got a lot to come. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just these guys alone are enough. So yeah, I just gotta keep doing what I gotta do, and I'll make sure I'll hit 11. Sometimes it tricks me, gives me jitters when it's just exactly 10. Maybe it's the wording is more than 10, maybe it's 10, but yeah, I'm gonna go with 11. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, wait, Majestic Prince and Valve Rave can fit story very well as both of them yin. Wait, what? I didn't get that. Am I missing on something? I don't know what power up you're referring to. I know Majestic Prince has a power up that, like, it's kind of like a limiter off, but Valve Rave is more like a full armor type of thing, so I don't know. But yeah. there's one thing I didn't like about the G-Reco. They didn't make a lot of HG 1/144 model kits. Like, let's say the Trinity. They don't have that. They have the Hawk. They don't have a full dress G Arcane. I can't complete my set. And they didn't even finish all G Self. They don't have a Tricky pack or a High Torque pack. And the Reflector pack is demoted to a side, which is rare, which I got, which is good. Yeah, light and dark, but kinda makes sense, I guess. Like, Valvrave is supposed to be dark because what? It's like vampire stuff. But I can see where you're going, but I just didn't think about it. I guess it's not, but yeah. People have been talking about it too, but if there's a Super Robot theme that I want to happen, it's Theme Mars. The thing with Mars is that there's a lot of things they can mix around without ruining a lot of plot, and they kind of have a lot of material going on with it as well. And since that's like, let's see, if I'm gonna, like, this is obvious, people have been listing this, but I'm just gonna reassure it anyway. I kind of see why they did not put Iron Blood Orphans in this game. They wanna, in my opinion, I think they wanna spotlight G Reconquista. If they debuted both G Reconquista with IBO, it would, like, G Reco would get overshadowed easily, or the other way around, but that's how I saw it. So they kind of like made a game solely for a G Reco, which is a smart move if that is the case. But yeah, if a Mars theme, obviously they're gonna debut IBO. This franchise could use a HD Age, just the last arc, because it would be glorious to actually see a Age FX, Dark Hound, Age 2, and Age 1 Full Glanza in HD. And if they do in fact get the combo attack, and the Legolas too. Legolas not falling off. But yeah, that's definitely one of my dreams in this franchise. And then there's Leisner, and they already have a Nada Seiko that they could expand on. Same way they did with Code Geass, although they're a little bit stingy. They only added Mordred and an excuse of a orange Kun unit, which is, what is it called? Like Nightmare something? Sutherland Siege, whatever. And yeah, Aldnoah 0, Dython 3, but I'm gonna have to skip on that because I'm sick of him, just as anyone else is. And they could put back Unicorn. But here's my opinion. People have been saying they're sick of... Wing is understandable. People have been saying they're sick of Gundam Seed Destiny and Gundam 00. Although, if you look at it, they're not in as much as the UC units. I think one of the reasons is they kinda don't, like, let's say Seed Destiny, they only gave justice to the story in Z, and it was an awesome part of the majority of the game. Thing is, since the story got shafted in, let's say, V, and even in the other DS ones, the story is shortened. That kinda is what ruins their inclusion. It's much similar to Code Geass. They're just there, that's why. The same with 00, but 00 is understandable because it's only in so far in the trilogy, which is an ongoing continuity of the story, besides the fact that it's in UX. So yeah, and I'm definitely looking forward to Gundam Graham, which is the new 00. Well, that'll be for another, what, 5 years or so? And they already fixed Age. IBO I'm looking forward to. Age they fixed in the BX, according to what I hear. I need to play it, but they can only fix it if they put in HD. But yeah. I mean, yeah, they could also fix Alnoa Zero Season 2. But really, they have a lot to cover in terms of the new mecha stuff, and they could always come back to the 20th, the 2K 2000 mecha series, such as Godaner, Gravion, and all those. Gunnex Sword, Fafnir. They gotta put Fafnir in a mainstream. That's one of my biggest thing I dream of happening. But yeah, it's been too long. I'm gonna have to stop the stream and just head to bed. Long day tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. I'm not even gonna say tomorrow because I can't guarantee my schedule at this point. So I'm just gonna see you next time. But always try to expect me at the same time or around the same time. But yeah. And don't forget Gundam V. Just a little head note. I'll see you guys.